There is a quiet panic happening inside the corporate boardrooms of Sony and Canon right now, and it is all because of two letters and a single number. For years, the camera industry followed a very predictable, comfortable script. Sony ruled the technology frontier with autofocus that felt like witchcraft, and Canon dominated the high-end professional market with their legendary ergonomics and workhorse reliability. Nikon, the historic giant of photography, was written off by critics. They said Nikon was too slow to adapt to the mirrorless revolution, that their autofocus was lagging behind, and that their financial future was bleak. But then, Nikon did something that shocked the entire industry. They dropped the original Z9, a camera so radically advanced it entirely removed the mechanical shutter, proved that a stacked sensor could handle any lighting scenario on Earth, and single-handedly saved the company from obscurity. It was a masterpiece of engineering that forced every single professional shooter to look at Nikon with newfound respect. But in the fast-paced world of professional imaging, sitting still is a death sentence. The competition didn't just back down. They spent the last few years engineering weapons specifically designed to kill the Z9. Canon unleashed their high-speed monsters, and Sony pushed the absolute limits of sensor tech. The professional market began to whisper once again. Photographers wondered if Nikon's triumphant comeback was just a flash in the pan. They asked if the Z9 architecture had hit its absolute structural limit. But Nikon wasn't resting on its laurels. They were quietly building something designed to completely close the book on the mirrorless camera wars. Enter the Nikon Z9 Mark II. This is not a subtle, safe, incremental update designed to keep shareholders happy. This is a calculated, brutal flexing of technological muscle aimed squarely at the hearts of sports photographers, wildlife trackers, and elite Hollywood cinema crews. To truly understand the sheer gravity of what the Z9 Mark II represents, you have to look past the superficial marketing buzzwords and understand the intense pressure cooker environment of high-stakes professional shooting. When you are standing on the sidelines of the Super Bowl, or when you are tracking a snow leopard in a sub-zero blizzard in the Himalayas, a camera failure isn't just an inconvenience. It is a catastrophic loss of a career-defining moment costing tens of thousands of dollars. In those hyper-intense seconds, you do not care about generic specs. You care about absolute, unyielding, non-negotiable execution. The original Z9 was a tank, but the Z9 Mark II moves beyond simple mechanical reliability and steps directly into the realm of predictive artificial intelligence. At the absolute center of this new beast is a revolutionary, dual-stream stacked complementary metal oxide semiconductor sensor, supercharged by an entirely new computational engine that engineers are calling the XP8 processing array. This isn't just a slightly faster version of the old chip. It is a massive structural leap in how data is pulled off a sensor. The original Z9 completely eliminated the mechanical shutter, a move that critics thought was insane until they saw it work with zero rolling shutter distortion. The Z9 Mark II takes that foundation and pushes the readout speeds to a level that completely shatters the barrier between still photography and high-end cinematography. We are talking about a continuous, uninterrupted raw shooting speed that approaches 60 frames per second at full resolution,